Hi guys, Fireplays here and welcome back to another YouTube video on the channel. And today guys, we are going to be doing another rebuild. Alright guys, so in today's video is the North Melbourne's turn with the rebuilds. Alright guys, so of course we are back with another rebuild. And yeah, I love doing these rebuilds. Of course, I'm going to try and do them once a week. This time, I'm going to try and do them once a week this year. Get them into that little bit more of a stage, like a little bit more when you guys know they're coming out. So you guys know that hopefully there'll be one coming out every week, which means we should be able to fly through each club and get a version 2 going when we know how the ladder is actually going. Now, of course, Mr. Fire Rebuilds is back for another crack. We've done Collingwood, so of course North Melbourne's turn. It's the same simulation as always. Good win to start off the year. So again, important times is getting these staff up now. Of course, as this is mainly a trading video, that's why we need scout negotiators up, and with the finances, we're going to go, can we put it up to pricey? I've never done pricey before, but I am going to put it at affordable, premium. So you've got premium. I reckon we'll put merchandise at pricey. Now this is a little bit different, right? I have never done this before, so this is a little bit of an experiment. And if it doesn't work, I'll put it back down to affordable. But I like this. Good start here by the Kangaroos. Now, memberships, merchandise. So I think that's the way to go, is having that up on pricey. I think that's how we're going to do this. Good win though, and we will be getting more money in, you'd be thinking. So yeah, round number 3, we cop our first loss of the year, unfortunately, but we're still getting that money. Oh, a tight loss to the Crows as well. Tight loss to the Crows. And we lose to the Cats, so not going too well now. Let's see. And oh my goodness, we get absolutely smashed over in the West. And Toddy Goldstein did make man of the match. Sukowski kicked 24 touches. Brennan Cox probably man of the match. Well, what he should have been. Was he even on there? Yes, he was second. Interesting, but yeah, we get absolutely destroyed by Fremantle. Absolutely destroyed. And we beat Melbourne. That's a good sign. We are doing well so far. Let's see, and a tight loss to the Kangaroos. Tight loss to the Pies. And a nice win coming back into things against the Hawks. Now there, let's see. Tight loss to the Bombers. Let's do a ladder check. So round 11, we are sitting 14th. Only a couple of wins outside the 8, really though. And a good win against Saints. We've just got to get moving now. Have to get moving here. It's our bye. We get a nice win against the Giants. But yeah, we just got to really start getting these wins, and a nice win against the Lions. So we're coming. We are knocking on that top 8 door now. We are sitting just outside. The only thing that's stopping us from entering is percentage. Yeah, by 2%. And that's a big win over the Suns at Blunston. So that should be us in. And we are in the 8. Let's go. Got to hold the spot though. We've got to hold the spot. That's the important thing. We may be in, but are we? Are we actually in? We do beat West Coast over in Perth. This is a real confidence booster. We're in 5th, just outside the top 4 now. We've risen, and yep, unfortunately, inaccuracy of that game could have cost us our season maybe. Although now, strong win up against the Carlton Football Club. Now Geelong, this is probably, we need to win probably 2 of these last games to get in. Like, we are in, but there is a lot of breathers who are just like right there ready to go, and we've lost 2 in a row. Alright, this is key. We're 7th. We have to win them both. Got to win both these games, otherwise if we lose this, and I reckon we're in. Where are we sitting? We are 6th. I think, yeah, anything can do. So even if we lose, doesn't really matter. So we're in. And well, we just were warming up for finals now. We smashed the Adelaide Crows, and well, we are officially in, and we got in the top 4. We got in the top 4. How good is that? Double chance in our first year, and we defeat Port Adelaide. We are through the prelims. Now let's get through. Let's get through the granny here. We've got the Tigers. Let's go. Let's see. And we are into the granny. In our first year, we get through the grand final. And now up against Fremantle Dockers in the grand final. And we lose. So we finished second overall in the tournament. Now, of course, we are going to get an offer from North Melbourne, you'd be thinking. Taylor Garner, our best and fairest. Of course, North Melbourne have offered us another contract, so here we go. Now, with the trades, of course, this is important. Of course, it's going to be the same as normal for North Melbourne. Getting players from around 21 to 26 is what we kind of want to look at doing this year. So we don't really want to get teenagers. We want to get developed players to this club. So that's what we're looking to do through free agency. Now, I reckon Rourke Smith fits that perfectly, and I reckon 170 on a 2-year deal will be enough to get him here. No, he wants 180. 180 is enough to get him to the Kangaroos. Now, age-wise, Ivan Soldo is the other youngest player. Trent Dumont. But again, he's kind of over that kind of age. He's kind of just in that age, and again, he literally has just gone from our club to Port Adelaide. Now, expired, we don't have a lot of players, right, that are expired. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep Aaron Hall. He doesn't really want a lot of money. We're going to contract him just for the 1 year, and then 5 years later. Now on expired, we've got Luke McDonald. Again, another one to keep, 299,000. Now there, I don't think Connor Menadue's a keep. I don't think Dom Tyson's a keep. I don't think Paul Walker, and I reckon Jack Zeeble definitely a keep for the Kangaroos. Oh, hang on, wait, we've just lost money. I did not realise how much money we even had. So that means our trick's got to kind of come in a little bit earlier now. We've got to kind of give away like a Jackson Archer, a Matt McGuinness. I know it's over cap, but like if we can get like a pick 52 in, how are we over cap? Oh, we've got to give away another player. Alright, we're going to go Josh Gota, and we are going to take pick 70 from the Power, and I'm happy with that. So we've got a couple of good picks in. Now that Richmond, we're definitely targeting their pick 51. That is a perfect pick. Jack Marnie, Connor Menadue, that should get the job done. No, it doesn't. Okay, maybe just like a forward to go with it. Boom. Now, who's got pick 50? Who's got pick 50 here? We need to find pick 50. We want to get a big row of picks in this draft. Although pick 49 from West Coast will be quite useful. So we're going to take that. Should just take Paddy Walker to get the job done. Bulldogs. Who's got pick number 50? Lions, no. Carlton, no. Collingwood, no. Essendon, no. Freo, no. Geelong, no. Although Freo do have pick 54, so we will be looking to take that. Although I do want to do a little bit of a player thing as well. So I want to try and get Andy Brayshaw to the club. Now, we're going to give up, of course, it'll probably be Kyron Hayden for the pick, right? For the pick. Now, for Andy Brayshaw, I think kind of someone that could be worthwhile giving could maybe be like a Jed Anderson. Maybe like, we'll go about this, no. Maybe like for someone a little bit different, maybe, oh, this is tough now. Sam Sukowski. They absolutely smashed us over in Perth. So if we can get Sam Sukowski to the club, we'd probably just have to give up a someone a little bit like a Taylor Garner, and maybe a pick like a pick 49. 3 are almost satisfied. Well, then that means it shouldn't take too much more to just get him over the line. So I'm happy to say Ben Mackay. Boom. Nice work. Now there, we can literally just go back for their pick 49. Just take that back. And all we'd have to do would just be give up a Jackson Archer to get it. So that's good. That's a good start here. Geelong, what do they got? We're looking for that pick 50. That's all we need now. Pick 50 is all we need, and the Giants happen to have it. So, pick 50, Miller Bergman, done deal. Now, Melbourne, we're looking for some players, right? We are looking for some players now. Now, I think we're going to look for young players. So, we're looking between that 21 and 26 mark, and I reckon Bailey Fritsch has really established himself. Now, we are just going to get rid of a late draft pick, just because we don't really need it, but 27 here of Anderson might just be enough to get the job done, and if we really enticed him with a pick 70, that might help. No. Maybe it's another player that's not that good, that's about like in here somewhere, like maybe like a who's a little bit older in this spot, like maybe like Rourke Smith, just maybe he's not needed. And well, we've got Bailey Fritsch at the North Melbourne Football Club, Port Adelaide now. We're looking for some established players, right? And I think Zach Butters could really fill that role. Zach Butters could really fill that role here. Now, I am thinking about genuinely giving Hugh Greenwood away. Well, oh no, Port Adelaide would not do that, but I'm thinking Sam Powell-Pepper actually. I'm thinking Sam Powell-Pepper. He's only 23, he's an 84, we'll offer this, Port Adelaide not satisfied. If we were to give you like a pick 17, no. Look, maybe, oh, this is tough, it's going to have to be another player. Like, what about like a Polek, a Jared Polek, right? And we'll go for someone else from the club, right? We'll go for someone a little bit lower. Another player that's still young, though. Like, Burton's still young. Got Cleary, you got Xavier Dersma. Maybe he's worth asking the question. Okay, right, we're going to go to a new club. Got Jared Polek, who's 28. We're looking for some young players. 21 is Noah Bolter. He's very highly rated, however. We need someone around this kind of stage. Jack Ross. Sydney Stack, Jack Ross. Jack Ross is a midfielder. We'll ask the question. Not to be. Right, now that we're gonna get Polek out of the club. Polek is leaving this club, okay? Polek is leaving this club. It's just who for, which is the question, which I am thinking. Who's a young player here? Hunter Clark, Jack Higgins. No one really interests me from that club. Sydney. Let's see, is there anyone young around this stage? You've got Logan McDonald. Braden Campbell. Well, I always go ahead and get them, so we're not going to go ahead and do that. Someone from West Coast around this bracket. It's young. You've got Oscar Allen. He could be useful. Jack Petricelli. Still, again, no one really interesting. Bailey Smith. How good would he be to have at the club? Bailey Smith for Jared Polek, for Hugh Greenwood, and for, we're going to have to really dig this last one out, but maybe like Aaron Hall. Western Bulldogs are insulted. Well, this is an appealing trade though. Maybe we could get Jack McRae. Oh no, he's a 90. I didn't see that. I forgot to actually check the rating. 24 Dunkley, 21 Norton. Okay, right. Just gonna try for Polek still. Someone little bit lower, maybe around this kind of stage here. Shaki, Vandermeer, Hugh Hagan's going to be a very good emerging tool forward. Almost satisfied the Western Bulldogs. We'll give you pick 35, and we will give you another young player, as in maybe like a Dom Tyson. Boom. Boom. Adelaide now. Now, we do know they do have a couple of young players. Jordan Dawson, Luke Brown, Luke Pedler. Brisbane now. They've got Lockie New, right? Who's 28. If we can go Ben Cunnington and maybe Jack Zebel, we might be able to do the deal. Nah. Now, we are going to be looking at we do want an established midfielder as well. Now, that'd be wonderful to have an established midfielder, a young established midfielder, maybe like Sam Walsh. He's only 21, he's rated an 86. We can give you Ben Cunnington for him. Carlton are insulted. Does Collingwood have a real established midfielder? They do, but no one really in the age bracket that I'm kind of looking for. Right, Essendon, we do know they do have one. We do know that they do have one, and that player is Darcy Parish. Now, he's perfectly in the age bracket. It's just finding someone that we can give up, which, I don't know, it might just have to be Cunnington. It might have to be Cunnington for Parish. But look, I'm not prepared to do that. Fremantle, they do. They do have a list of young players, and Andy Brayshaw is one of them. So I'm pretty sure I went after him about 10 minutes ago. We're trying this again though. We're going to try with Cunnington. Three are almost satisfied. Oh, are we going to do this though? We're going to have to keep Cunnington. He's been a lifelong member of the club. I think it would be sad to give him up. Now, someone from the Cats who's young. Now, this is a tough challenge just to find a couple. You got Parfitt. You've got Brian Myers, you've got Narkle, maybe Quinton Narkle. We could find a perfect match-up for him. Maybe like a Aaron Hall. Nah, Geelong are insulted. Right, we're just going to try for maybe someone from Gold Coast who's a little bit younger. Ballard, McPherson, Bose, Fiorini, Rao, Anderson, King, Collins, nope, not Collins, Ainsworth, Lukosius, Chol, Hollands would be a pretty good pickup. I reckon Elijah Hollands for someone again in this bracket here, maybe for like a Aaron Hall. Alright, no. Alright, I've got two players that I do want to get rid of though. Got the Hall, we've got Aaron Hall, and then we've got Josh Walker, right? We could actually get some value out of them. So we're looking at kind of like an 83, 84 kind of player that we could maybe get. Now, Timmy Taranto's looking pretty good there. 83, Perryman, defender. Does that make sense? Does that sound good? Maybe not. Demons, they might have someone. Or we could probably go after Brayshaw. Again. Let's just try. I know that I went after him a couple of minutes ago. Let's just try again. No. Right. We're going to go, nope, not back to Freo. Actually, back to Freo, right? We are going to try and lure. Who can we lure? Who's around this 81 mark? Darcy, Ryan, Blakely, Cox. Nah, right. We're going to have to finish this up soon. Collingwood, do they have anyone around this 83-ish range that we could kind of go for? Myercheck, Callum Brown, Lipinski, Dacos, Quaynor, Noble. No one really interests me. From there, Gold Coast, GWS, Melbourne, Port Adelaide. We haven't checked the Hawks yet. They might have someone here that's about fitting. 22, Warple. 24, Hardwick. Jath 22, 22 Morrison, 19 Denver Granger Barras. Maybe he is worth Walker. Yeah, we just got to get Granger Barras out there, right? Then we've got to go back here for Granger Barras, right? Right, Granger Barras, where is he? I think it'd be nice to have, Hawthorn are insulted. Let's go back to negotiate contract. Who do we still have to go? Okay, right, no one. Let's go back to free agency. Let's see how much money we've got. So we've got $1 million, right? So this is a lot of money, and it's just enough to pick up Josh Kelly. I know I go after him a fair bit, but look, he's an important player. Dumont we could get very cheap. We could get Soldo pretty cheap. Who's the highest, like one of the highest rated players in here? Zorko, Edwards, Parker, Gray, Bo, no. We want someone, again, that's got some youngness about them. Vlosten. And then it kind of will take a little bit. Oh, Liberatore is in there. Taberner, Sheed. Oh, Sheed. We probably should have picked him up. But we don't want to be left with not a lot of money. Soldo, Salem. Who's one of like the youngest players in here? Okay, right. This is kind of the section that we're going to be looking for, is about this one now. There we do see 88 there. Who's got like one of the cheapest salaries? Vandenberg. We've got Sheed. Do we just go for Sheed? Do we just go for Dom Sheed? Let's just go for Dom Sheed, I reckon. Let's just take him. Let's just take him out of here. And just, yeah, have him out of here. He will be ours in just a moment. Dommy Sheed is an 85 rated. We can do a fair bit with him. 460, come to the club for 5 years. Dom Sheed, I know that left us with not a lot of money. So, let's just go. Do our little bit of a trick. Paul Curtis, goodbye. And welcome to the club, pick 68. Now there, let's just go ahead and do it with Port Adelaide now. No, they don't have a good enough amount of picks. 69 for probably Charlie Comben. And now we are slowly building back up our money. 56 for probably, I'm happy to say, Flynn Perez. And that should just about do it. Sydney, they've got pick 58. That'll do. For probably Will Walker. We'll probably take another pick for that, actually. We'll probably take about pick 40. Boom. So 602,000 now. That is a lot that we can do with that amount of money. Oh, and we didn't even check our office. So that's something that I always say that you must do. Curtis Taylor, I think you're offering Connor Stone. That's a deal. That's a deal. That is a deal. Lockie Young, Marcus Windhager. Another deal that's done. 35, no. 35, no. Nick Larkey, 53, nope. Alright, boom. So that's what we've done. I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, 17, 40, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 56, 58. Look, we've got to go find these last pieces of the puzzle. 55 and 57. So whoever happens to have those picks, please come here. 55, 57. 55, 57 is what we're looking for. Because we just want to have a long row. Or actually just give these picks away. Give a 56, 58 away. Get another player back. Maybe from Geelong. Like a young player. Let's try and see if we can find like a 17-year-old in here somewhere that's still just learning their stuff. Here, like from Hawthorn, Tyler Brockman, Josh Ward, John Newcomb. Let's see, let's just take 18. Probably get Tyler Brockman for that. No, we could probably get then Josh Ward for that. No, Melbourne then. Let's just take Trent Rivers. No, okay, right. let's just leave it as it is then. Let's go to advance to the draft. Now, delisted free agency. Let's see who we've got here. So, we've got Pickett. We've got Rivers. I think I'm happy to take Rivers. Definitely. It's like a freebie, really. And so is Kosiah Pickett. Cozzy Pickett, welcome to the club. 130 for a year. Yep. And then I don't really think there's anyone else here. Who's like a good rated younger player in here that we could get? We could get like Tyson Gold's that cheap. No. Position, nope. We're looking at rating 70, 71. None. No one really stands out. Is there any, like, who's the youngest player in here? Okay, right. I think we're happy with that. Let's go to the draft. Got a big hand of picks here. 17. We're going to go for... So, what do we need? We need general defenders and key defenders and a mid-forward, I reckon. So, let's just see, because we've got lots of scouting. We've done plenty of scouting. And, well, we've got a ruck. Do we need a ruck? No, we don't. Do we need a midfielder? No. But we do need a general defender. And we do need a mid-forward. So, I'm pretty sure... I think that I'm happy to take... H. Smith. Let's take H. Smith. Alright, now it's a fair way till our next pick. It's pick number 40. Now their potential... Who's one of the highest rated players in here so far? 75, 76, 80, 90. Key defender. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Although 73, 74, 85 to 95. Langford key defender. We'll take him. Now they're 49. Here's where we get a real good run at things. So this is where we can pick up any player really. So I think we're going to take the ruck or the mid. The ruck or the mid. Let's go for a general defender though. Mid forward, mid. General defenders. Alright, here we go. Found one. Wyatt. Let's just take him. Or another one. Connell. Yeah, let's take him. Alright, now that's pick number 50 for us. Let's go for Thabo. 51. This is really fun when you get all these picks in a row. Let's just take McKinnon. 52. This is good. This is real good. General defender. I think we do need one of them. So yeah, let's just take Joris. 53. This is enjoyable. This is really enjoyable. Right. What else have we got here? We've got a mid forward, a key defender. We need just another general defender. And then we have everything. So, general defender. Let's go back a page. We've got D. Smith, and I think that is a good pick. That's a good choice. 54. I think this is our final pick in a row. Before then, we get another pick very soon, though. I think the one to take with this pick is probably going to be Saxon Jones, or maybe not. Maybe G Green. Alright, so Winston was picked up by the Suns. That wasn't really anyone that I had my real eye on. Now, although Solomon would be a good pick. And then let's just go ahead and just take a random one, really. Aston, I've had my eye on him. And then now 68. Let's just take like one of the highest rated players in here. Ralph Smith, another pick. Didn't know that we had two in a row here. Let's just take probably Carl. And let's just like auto pick the rest of them. Doesn't really matter because we still had a couple of picks left. So boom, there we go. Let's just go ahead now, do the simulation, see where we can finish. Got a nice new team, of course, and we start off our season well with a nice win. And I'm very happy that we've got the team that we've got. I think this is definitely a team worthy of winning a flag. and we win our first game. Hugh Greenwood actually playing well, so it's important that we did keep him, because I thought that we could have gotten some value out of him, absolutely smashing the Gold Coast Suns. I didn't think that we really changed up our list a lot, but it was definitely a worth it trading time is probably the right thing to say. It was definitely worth it though, that trade period. It was really fun. We got to pick up some good players. The draft, I really always attack the draft. I find it important, and that's a good avenue for getting young, talented players. And of course, as we've seen in the real AFL, that is, like as we've seen in the real AFL, that is how you pick up good players as well. Now, we're doing okay so far. I'm not really tracking how many wins or anything that we're getting. We'll do a ladder check after this, and we've got another loss, a couple of losses in a row, I think. Let's see where we are. So again, we're nowhere really in sight. We're in 12th, 4 and 5. Again, though, we're only really one win away from getting back into that again. But Sukowski was a good pickup. I definitely think he was a good pickup. Definitely worth it. As well, especially considering when Freo smashed us in the last season. He was a real game changer against them, so good to get him, and hopefully he can be kicking some goals. So the bye now has happened, and we're second. I didn't think that we'd jump that much, but we have, and we are going back to really goodness. And again, I'm attacking these young players. If I could train them in the rebuilds, I would, but I don't, just because there's not enough time. We try and get about 30-40 minutes out of a rebuild, and that time just goes so quick. There's no real time to do that. Now, not sure how we're tracking now. Alright, let's see after this round, and it's another loss. So we are currently 4th, 11 and 7, but anything can change pretty quick. And that should be us into the finals 2 years in a row for the North Melbourne Kangaroos. That is fantastic. Now, got a bit of a sore voice at the time of recording this as well. So, oh no, don't tell me I've jinxed it. I could have just jinxed it. If we lose both of our games, we could be done. Right, let's see. Let's see. We've got to win. We are in. Let's go. We are into the finals. It doesn't really matter what we do in this round, although it doesn't even matter. If we lose, does not matter. So we are okay. Oh no, it does. It does matter. And I said it didn't matter, and it does. Now we're not going to make the top 4. Oh, we still do. Now let's see. We do have double chance, and we are straight through to a prelim. So, here we go. It is do or die now in the preliminary finals. How can we go? We've got West Coast. We know they have problems away from home, and they beat us. So we are knocked out in the prelims, so we don't even get through the granny. That is a disappointment. West Coast do go on to win it, and they had to work hard the whole way through, although they did get their double chance. So that was important, having a 1-point win over the Hawks. If they had a loss, that could have been very, very, very different. The outcome could have been very different. And it was actually a grand final rematch from the first week of finals, went all the way through the last week of finals. Now, Sam Sukowski was the best and fairest, and Jamari Uhagan the rising star. I reckon that's the first time in a rebuild that we've had a rising star or a Brownlow medal or a Coleman, because it's normally just the club best and fairest. So that was a good year for the Kangaroos, although the first year was probably better. Now, you guys can let me know which teams to do next. Now, the list currently goes, so North Melbourne are now done. So the list goes 3 Gold Coast, 4 West Coast, 5 Adelaide Crows, 6 Essendon, 7 Geelong. So you guys add to that list. We've already done Collingwood, we've done North Melbourne. Version 2's coming later in the year. We're going to try and do one of these every week. Alright guys, but I do hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like, add, subscribe and hit that notification bell, so then you guys will never miss another video on the channel. Thank you guys all so much for watching. So bye guys, Fire plays out.